Welcome to the Laurel Highlands Hiking Trail, starting in beautiful Ohio, Pennsylvania, with a kind of steep stair climb. But Mom dropped me off. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I only have a few miles to do today. So I'm gonna take it slow, enjoy this amazing fall foliage that has started creeping up in Pennsylvania this week. I'm really kind of excited to just be out here again. I've been planning on doing this Laurel Highlands Hiking Trail for longer than I've been planning to do the Appalachian Trail, so it's kind of nice to come to fruition. I have stopped myself from doing it in portions because I wanted to do the whole thing in one go, and that's just like the thru-hiker mentality in me that like I didn't just want to come out for a night or two. And I have done a couple of overnight trips out here, but nothing really like big, so I just kind of wanted to save it all up for one go. Okay, maybe you guys can tell me, what is the smell that I'm smelling in fall? It's not cinnamon, it's not ginger. Like, it's something distinguishable. I don't know how to explain it, but the smell, it's like a spice that I smell in the woods. Maybe you guys can, and I'm sure it's not a real spice, but maybe you guys can help me figure out like what that scent is. And I know it's probably just the scent of autumn, but it's like a spice. We'll call it autumn spice. That sounds like a delicious latte. All right, so quick check-in. We're about a mile in. The Laurel Highlands Hiking Trail has yellow blazes, so I'm just kind of ready to be out here and feeling like a piece of hiker trash for a few days while the hiking season is still in full swing. And I've never really done a hiking trip in the fall where I'm actually spending multiple days outside, so this is going to be really fun. Alright, thing you should know about the Laurel Highlands Hiking Trail, which I'll refer to as the LHHT in this video series, is that the 3 biggest and really only substantial climbs are in the first 8 miles of the trail. So I will have accomplished 2 of those today, and 1 first thing in the morning, and then it'll be smooth sailing for the next 62 miles. Wow, can't do simple math right now. I'm almost to camp. I'm actually kind of really tired. Ruck is out of shape. She's been in the hangar for quite a while and hasn't had a chance to be tuned up. So hopefully tomorrow won't be too sore because I have kind of a big day planned. Yeah. So for now we're just almost to camp where I can cozy on up and smell all the smells of fall and eat my hot rice. Because you guys know I'm a sucker for the Nor rice. Well, I made it. Probably should have eaten lunch before I came out here because I'm feeling a little lightheaded, a little woozy. But I made it to camp and it's still super early, so. I'm getting a little bit of a late start. It's 8 o'clock. I have an 18-mile day ahead of me, which could either be good or bad. A little chilly last night. I'm gonna get up, have some coffee, some oatmeal, and hit the road. Everything's so pretty. Hold on. Fern break. Well, I've also come to the realization that I pack like a hungry thru hiker. My food that I have barely touched. It is lunchtime on the second day, and I realized that I packed like I was 1,000 miles deep in a thru hike, and not like I was a city noob going out for a 4 or 5 day hike. So I'm gonna have to start chowing on some shit here. Welcome to creepy Pennsylvania, where there's just a cemetery in the middle of the woods with graves so old that there is nothing written on the inscriptions anymore. That's just old colonial PA for you. I can only imagine the stories that these folks had from living here in the woods 100 years ago, or however many years ago they were here. So this one says 1818. This one says died 1894. At 63 years, 4 months, and 8 days old. Mary Leonard. Ugh. Anyway, maybe it's not a good thing to be listening to true crime podcasts while alone in the woods. Alright, so I made a decision, and it is probably stupid, but it is to do a 26 mile day? No, 24 mile day, to make it to a crossroad where my mom's gonna come get me and take me home for a hot meal and a shower. Wouldn't you push a big mile day so you could get a warm meal from your mom? Okay, so let's just keep going. My knees are a little tender. I might have to take some ibuprofen, but it's been a gorgeous day and I really can't complain. But I haven't peed yet today, which is a little alarming, which means that I'm definitely dehydrated, but it is what it is. I'll chug some water when I get home. Making miles. I didn't realize how close to Seven Springs that this trail came. Really nice ski resort in Pennsylvania. Really kind of bougie at the house for me, but we're gonna go check it out. Trying to beat nightfall. I think I have 3 miles to the road where my mama's gonna get me, which is crazy. That means I did 3 miles an hour last hour and didn't think I still had it in me. Now we are on the bougie ski resort. It's really pretty up here. You can see some of the foliage changing in the fires on the hill from people's fireplaces. Really pretty. I've only been up here in the snow when it's just all white capped, so it's kind of cool. Alrighty, so I think I'm about to the road where my mom's gonna come get me. So that way I can go have a shrimp dinner and maybe a shower. Not mad about it at all. Well, I'll tell you this much. It has been since the 100-mile wilderness that I have done a 25-mile day, and whew, I am tired. However, my mom is ordering scallop dinners, so it was well worth it. She should be here in a few minutes, and I'll be snuggled up with my pup. It was kind of nice getting to push myself the 25 miles today, which I didn't expect that I would actually have the energy or the ability to. So it kind of feels good to like make sure that to know that I still have some semblance of hiker legs. Especially the 6 miles I did yesterday were a little rough. We'll see how I do tomorrow and if I can even get out of bed. I better get out of bed. I have a 20-mile day tomorrow. So that wasn't my mom. Rolls down the window and says, "What's up?" I said, "Oh, nothing. I thought you were my mother." Well, at least he was willing to pick me up, which I thought was super thoughtful and kind. You think this is Vic? Mom! mom just drove right past